Indian Post Office Act 1898. Introduction. In 1866, the Post Office Act was enacted, which was subsequently amended by Act 3 of 1882 and Act 16 of 1896. Later on, number of defects were brought to the notice of the government. It was also found that express provisions of law as contained in the Act in respect of various matters were not suited to the then prevailing requirements of postal work. In order to rectify the defects, the Indian Post Office Bill was introduced in the legislature. Statement of objects and reasons. The present Post Office Act was enacted in 1866 and has been amended since that date by the addition of 3 sections only. In 1882, Section 60A of was added by Act 3 of 1882, authorizing any officer of the Post Office empowered in this behalf by the Governor General in Council to search for newspapers regarding which a notification has been published under the Sea Customs Act. In 1895, Section 66 was added by Act 3 of that year, providing powers in accordance with the general policy of the Postal Union for dealing with fictitious of previously used postage stamps of other countries found on letters or other articles received from abroad. And last year, a further section was added by Act 16 of 1896, authorizing the recovery of customs duty when paid in advance by the post office in the same manner as postage under the Act. During the last 30 years, certain defects and omissions in the Act of 1866 have been brought to light, and experience has shown that express provisions of law as contained in the Act in respect of various matters are not suited to the present requirements of postal work. It has also been found that further protection is needed by the post office and further powers to enable its officers, for instance, to deal with articles posted in contravention of the Act. Various schemes, moreover, which have been introduced of late years, such as postal insurance and the value payable and money order systems, have remained outside the provisions of the Act, are now required to be based on a legislative enactment. Finally, with the development of the post office and the knowledge of the course of English postal legislation, the necessity for some new penalties has become apparent. The present bill proposes to supply the defects and omissions which have been brought to the notice in the Act of 1866 and to confer the protection and powers which have been found necessary in the extension and increase of postal business. It includes within its scope postal insurance, the value payable post, and the post office money order system, and declares and limits the liability of the government in respect of these matters. The bill is to a large extent an enabling bill reserving to government the power of dealing by rule with numerous questions of postal practice and procedure affecting the public. And the Indian Post Office Act 1898, an act to consolidate and amend the law relating to the post office in India. Whereas it is expedient to consolidate and amend the law relating to the post offices in India.